Today's date is August 31st, 2020, Monday. The time's approximately 7:30-40 p.m. I'm just at my grandmother's residence on Magnus Avenue. I'm just making a second video rather. This is to the attention of my relative Jamie Hastings, the only witness in my life who's willing to thoroughly, somewhat witness these documents and sign for them when I'm trying to deliver them. So I bring it to Jamie. She's my last line of communication of someone that would probably stick up for me if something wasn't right and I was able to prove it without making her look, foolish. This is also being made out to the director of the FBI, director Chris Ray, I believe. I'm going to be reporting political and police high treason being committed on both the United States of America and Canada. And I'm alleging this is being committed by the City of Winnipeg, so Winnipeg Police Chief Danny Smythe, Winnipeg City Hall, and several other police officers. This is a major case that I have. I made a first video, it was about 20 minutes long. I don't want this video to be this long. But this is to say, I am reporting a concerning activity that I will identify as organized serial murders being committed on towards me and my family and other families here in the city of Winnipeg. And when I say organized serial murders, I mean organized to the point of high-level Mountie corruption, police corruption, human traffickers, various organized crime groups. And these conspiracies are about 20 years, not 20, but 15, 20, going on to 15 years old, meaning they're allowed to do whatever they want. It's evident in my case that the organized crime is shocking in the murders. So when organized serial murders means that I have evidence to suggest that the human traffickers and police and are murdering victims associated to me, leaving them with no pants on, such as Dewan Smith and Pantless Darius. I don't know if there's any other victims in my past who've been found without any pants. There was a suicide of a Justin Meaches in 2010 or 11. I'm not sure about that case. So what I'm reporting is that I'm going to be alleging, I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to be alleging my former landlord, Brandon Ryan. He's most likely associated to the organized serial murders being committed on our family. I told you that I felt my mother's death was a homicide, and I have a first-degree murder, a conspiracy rather, and I'm going to be identifying this crime as a crime against humanity and possibly evidence for high treason by the police and Canadian government. I showed you a shirt, Jamie, that belonged to Lori. I got it off her back at the hospital. Well, not her back, but I got it off her at the hospital. And the reason I asked for her shirt is because I pay attention to everything, Jamie. Like, people think I'm a bug, and maybe I'm, but I can't help that something catches my attention, I remember it, right? And the October 3rd, 2004 of Lori's shirt caught my attention, and the reason it caught my attention is because of the police officer that was allegedly committed suicide on a head-on collision. He was also killed on October 3rd, so that's why it stuck out in my mind. Another reason, and I didn't really notice this until I got it though, is the volunteer. And I showed you that my mother's most proudest moment in her life would be the volunteer award. Her volunteer award right here, her most proudest moment. Okay? And the reason I'm bringing this out, I'm showing you this, that's my mother's shirt, is because Lori and her conspiracy to commit organized serial murders on our family and children, it looks like. Lori, this crime tells me, this murder, Jamie, the depth of it, the planning, the degree, the commitment, and the execution of it, that this was a obvious first-degree murder, right? It's cancer related, and I made allegations that I've caught people sneaking into our residence doing weird things to us in the middle of the night. And Mom opened up to me one night and told me about Gemini, a girl named Gemini. She didn't say much, but I was going on about people sneaking around, and she looked at me and said Gemini. So Mom opened up to me, and she kind of let me know people were sneaking in and out of that house on Lorne Avenue. And I'm alleging the only way this crime committed on my mother that was possible was for people to be in that house to make sure my mother was getting sick on those specific days to take her to the hospital. All the dates that me calling 911, them breaking the news of her having cancer and all of that, Jamie, it's all being led to the police here. So when I say this October 3rd, I came to mind, it was the Trent Milan suicide death. That's what I thought of. And honestly, I could tell you right off the hop, that investigation, that death of that police officer, most likely foul play. The Winnipeg police never investigate their own for petty things like that, ever. So they obviously set that guy up. He was a witness to something. I don't know the facts. But for the police to go as public as they did, and for Chief Danny Smythe to project integrity when they can't even investigate their own frigging complaints or forward them, that would almost suggest that there was some major, some foul play. And I'm going to point this out. I'm going to show you right away, Jamie, that I think Chief Danny Smythe and the Winnipeg police are involved in executing our family on certain dates. So this complaint, Jamie, this Winnipeg police complaint, May 13, 2017 rather, conspiracy to fabricate evidence. I made the second video. What happened is over here, I was walking down the street. Police observed me wearing a zip-up sweater, half-up hoodie, up to my torso with a shirt. Well, when they jumped out of the vehicle, well, when the one officer jumped out and grabbed me and cuffed me, by the time he made his observation, got out of the vehicle, talked to me, grabbed me and cuffed me, impossible for a sweater to come off. Impossible, Jamie. Not happening. Meaning they lied. They lied about a reason to pull me over. And I looked at the notes in here. They said there were kids nearby and they were concerned. There were no kids nearby. The kids only came after. So they're lying about that. Now I'm concerned that I've been alleging that people are dressing up, looking like me, and possibly committing crimes around me, wearing the same clothes I am. Jamie, I'm concerned this incident with Constable Jason Sousa, Marcus Kruger, or I forget, but not him, but they were probably following me that day, Jamie, having someone that looked like me, and they were probably going to commit a serious crime on a child. So when I'm walking, and that's what I'm scared of. So I'm able to prove they lied. They're 100% saying that that's what it is, and that would. Oh, I gotta stop this video, Jay. Sure. Jay, you want to check out something trippy?
What's that?
Or, you know that cop that allegedly committed suicide?
Yeah. I'm only able to do a quarter.
Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
He was killed himself October 3rd, eh?
What's that?
Not Laurie Dawson shirt.
Never heard of it.
No? Well, no, the cop, he killed himself, and the police did a big investigation. Oh, Project Integrity, he was stealing.
Oh, yeah.
So Laurie wore this, and I was complaining about all the happy birthdays. So they got so comfortable. They go, oh, happy birthdays are not doing it. Hey, let's go make shirts and a bunch of fucking items and go in Curtis and Karen's house and put all these items around them and kill Karen, execute her.
Yeah.
And when Curtis reports it, we'll get a bunch of cops go in there, kick him out of the house so he can't report it. So anyways, volunteer. So we got the volunteer award, my mom, right? Delhi, kill all rats. So Laurie and her conspiracy obviously thought, well, I want to hurt this guy so bad. Who's his favorite gangster? Oh, probably Donovan. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's mom's favorite award? Oh, her volunteer award. Oh, let's do this. So we got Trent Milan that kills himself October 3rd. And this is what gets me going, bud. Chief Danny Smythe gets his complaint. When does he get it? October 3rd.
Okay.
Right? He gets his complaint October 3rd, the day of the shirt. So Laurie comes on October 3rd to tell me my mom has cancer. When her and Braden walk in the door, what do you think I do? Because I'm smart, right? I pay attention to me. I know about the shirt. It's October 3rd. What do you think Laurie's coming in to do? Ask Braden. Braden, hey, when Laurie came in to tell you guys, what did Curtis do? Oh, he pushed her out. Did he tell you why? Oh, maybe something to do with the shirt, and you knew that, your mom, right? Now check this out. October 3rd, or October 3rd, she comes and tells me, oh, your mom might have cancer, Braden. They didn't confirm